Action Park
Media.
So he's trying to do this fucking screenplay, and he tells Eddie, I got everything written, I guess, my whole life story, but I don't know the ending. He didn't know the ending.
Yeah.
Well, his ending, he would love for me to be in jail, doing life with no parole, or be dead. That would fit his ending.
Yeah.
But you're fucking wrong, Dave, whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah.
I'm in Boca, golfing and living a life. So
That's
fuck
right.
you.
Welcome back to episode 9, This Skinny, with Joey Merlino and Little Snuff. Live from Corvino's restaurant in Boca Raton, Florida. One of the best hidden gems around. Joe, how'd you find this spot?
I've been coming here for 2 years. It's a hidden gem. Wow. Beautiful, best sushi, best fish, best food.
Well, the atmosphere is beautiful, the location.
Beautiful. Bar outside, everything's beautiful. The food's excellent. You got to come.
Absolutely, and thank them for having us here.
Yes.
You know, this episode is brought to you by them, Corvino's in Boca Raton, Florida. That's where we're at today, one of the special hidden gems in Florida. Also, we want to start off by saying, don't forget to like and subscribe to our YouTube page, Spotify, and Apple. Let's get right into it. Little recap of Sunday. So how was Joey D's in Naples, Florida?
No, it was good, Joey. If you're in Florida and you're looking for pizza, the cheesesteaks.
I heard the cheesesteaks unbelievable.
Exactly, just like Philly.
Yeah,
Philly
that's what I heard.
The bread, he got the Philly bread and everything.
That's what I heard.
Yeah, no, the food's great.
The pizza looked great.
No, all Philly fans, all Eagles. It's an Eagles bar.
I know. How was the Eagles tailgate over there?
It was nuts.
Yeah, you had a good time.
Yeah, they all came around 3:30.
Good.
No, it was nice. It was nice.
We filmed 2 clips.
Joey,
we
Jen.
gave out Eagles and overs.
Yeah, we had 2
winners.
the winners.
So that was
I want to thank
good.
Joey, his wife Jen, and his daughter Lexi.
Absolutely. We're going to post a logo. We're going to post a link. We're going to give out their social pages just so everybody can see.
Yeah, if you're in Naples, just go there. Tell them I sent you. You get no check.
That's the best part about it, no check. We also want to thank everybody so far. We got over $40,000. I want to say that one more time. Over $40,000 already in donations for the turkey drive.
Right, and we're not done yet.
We're not done yet.
We got almost 2 weeks left.
2 weeks left. We're going to have
It's for the kids, so just donate.
I mean, it's just incredible. People say, like, I can't believe what you're doing for the community. I can't believe what this show is bringing to everybody. Over $40,000 in under a week. It's incredible.
In under a week.
And a lot of veterans helped us out also.
No, a lot.
I have a group in New Jersey called the Insurgents. They also are going to help. They're going to come down. They donated some money. We also have Veterans Day this Saturday.
Yeah, this Saturday, Veterans Day.
So thank you, everybody,
and
for your
whatever
service.
we got left over, we're going to give to the vets, to breast cancer.
Cancer
and
awareness.
to the SPCA,
Absolutely.
for the dogs.
And we should have some money left over.
Yeah, well, we should. I hope we get more money.
Yeah.
So keep on sending the money in. I'm sure Stratwiser will say I'm trying to extort somebody.
Yeah, well,
that jerk off.
We'll get into that later.
Yeah, I got something for his ass.
We're going to talk about him later on, but I do want to bring a story up. I wasn't even born yet. And
when the fuck was you born?
1992. So this was
96.
96. I was 4 years old, so I don't remember it clearly. But there was an article, of course, everybody sends them to me, that I looked up. They were talking about a story with you and Eric Lindros, how, somehow you were involved with Eric Lindros and the Flyers.
Yeah, they said.
Do you remember that?
Yeah.
What happened over there?
They said he gave me tickets. I was sitting in the seats of the game.
Yeah, you were sitting in the seats.
I bought him off a fucking ticket guy, a scalper, whatever the fuck they were back then. I didn't know there was fucking seats.
And they were playing Pittsburgh, you said?
No. I don't know who the fuck they played that game. That's what they broke the story. But when I first met him, I met him in a Rock Lobster when he first came to Philly.
Okay.
They wouldn't even let him in there. He was like, he was supposed to go to the Rangers or something. I don't know. He came to Philly.
Yeah.
Or Quebec, wherever. And the Flyers got him. They wouldn't let him in. They said he was underage.
Wow.
And the guy knew the guy, Marty. I said, let him in. He ain't drinking.
He's
He's
a
coming
Flyer.
to eat. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. So they let him in. And then I seen him. I didn't know him. He don't know who the fuck I was. The same thing with Trump. It's the same fucking thing.
Yeah, just another story about you to get headlines.
Right. So I was in the Continental. It was like a martini bar.
Okay.
And the Flyers played Pittsburgh that day. And I was in there. I bet them. I bet the Flyers good. They won.
Yeah.
I think he had 2 goals. He played good. So he's in there. So I sent him over a cigar and I bought him a drink.
Yeah, because you were a Flyers fan.
I'm a Flyers fan.
You still are a Flyers fan. We still love the Flyers.
I've been on the Flyers games since I'm 10.
Yeah.
And I'm a hockey fan, so I went up to him. I said, good game. He didn't know. He shook my hand. That was it.
Yeah.
And then I seen him in Boyd's one time. Hello, how you doing? I'm good. That was it. And then the fucking next thing you know, the front page of the Daily News
had
a picture of me and him. Then they said he was going out with my sister.
I heard that.
my sisters, or whatever, want him. They don't even know who the fuck he is.
Yeah.
And then that other, it was Massinelli, that other
Mike
motherfucker.
Massinelli.
Yeah, him and Steve Fredericks.
Yeah.
They were killing me on WIP, killing him. I mean, they killed him. I didn't give a fuck. They could say whatever the fuck they want about me. It don't bother me. So, meanwhile, this guy Fredericks, he's a crackhead. He was a heroin addict. He heroin addict and on crack. They probably paid him crack. Talking about me. He got balls. Yeah. So anyway, it was all bullshit. So Howard Eskin called me and I did an interview.
Well, I heard first Howard Eskin came around.
Yeah, he came
to the
around.
cafe.
Well, Massinelli wanted to do an interview. I told him, fuck you. I ain't doing no fucking interview. Oh, I'm Italian. I don't go fuck what you are.
Yeah.
20 Italians put me in jail. Fuck, I give a fuck you're Italian.
And somehow Eskins came around looking for you, right?
Yeah, he came around and I told him, and I did an interview with him.
I got it right here. I want to play it real quick, just a little clip of it.
It's Joey Merlino and Joey. First of all, let me thank you, and I do appreciate it.
My pleasure, buddy.
All right.
How old were you here?
First of all, the first thing
30-something?
I think I know I want to address
36, the fuck I know.
is your interest as a hockey fan, and I think that's what probably started this. So give me a little background.
So they asked you
as
a bunch of questions about it, and then they get into, of course,
Yeah,
Lindros.
I mean, I told him.
Yes, that's got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I
Did
bought
you
them off
know
a
when you
fucking ticket
purchased
guy.
those tickets, whose tickets or who normally sits in these seats?
Yeah.
And this is how it starts.
Fuck, I know they're his seats.
Yeah.
There's 20,000 fucking seats
Are
in
you
there.
surprised
I know.
by the attention of this whole situation?
Yeah.
Why do you think it got to this level?
I don't know. I guess to sell papers.
Sell papers, exactly. And that's what it's really all about at the end of the day.
Now let's address the
I was
situation
on the
with
front.
any company.
I was on the front page of the Daily News about it.
For buying tickets that were
For
Lindros'
sitting in a
seats,
fucking going to a
and
hockey
they
game.
made up this whole story about
They
that.
made up a whole fucking story about it. And then I was in the Palm one night because they were killing him.
Yeah, I know. I got newspaper clips out. We're going to post it to show Lindros involved. Lindros this. Lindros with Joey
They were trying to
Merlino.
ruin his career.
Yeah.
So anyway, I'm in the Palm one night, and who was in there? Ed Snyder. He owned the Flyers.
Yeah, of
I
course.
went right up to him. I shook his hand. He was a gentleman.
Yeah.
I said, listen, this fucking guy didn't know who the fuck I was. I'm a hockey fan. I've been going to Flyers. I used to sneak in the Flyers game when I was 10 years old. I said, he didn't do nothing wrong. I went up and said, he was a gentleman, Snyder.
And
said,
he
"I know."
understood.
He said, I know you're a Philly fan. He was good. I shook my hand. He said, don't worry about it.
It's just
I didn't want to
amazing.
see him get fucked up.
Of course.
The same thing with Trump. When I called that other motherfucker from the Philly Daily News.
Yeah.
The same exact thing. They said Trump knew. He didn't know who I was. I went up and took a picture with him.
It's anything that you're involved with.
Yeah, anything.
They just want to
Just
sell
fucking
newspapers.
newspapers, them fucking dirty rat motherfuckers.
The Daily
That's why
News-
all these rats talk about me.
I know.
Who's going to watch their show?
Nobody. And the Daily News, they just, anything that has
Yeah.
you, it
Well, that was that
skyrockets,
other-
and it does.
That was that other motherfucker, Kitty Caparelli.
Yeah, and we'll get into that. That Howard Eskin coming around the cafe, though,
No,
was
he
great.
was. Howard's a good guy.
And yeah, I know you like.
No, he's a
I
good
like
man.
him too.
He's a good man.
And listen, I DM'd him on Instagram. I asked him for the clip. He's a great
No,
guy.
he's a good man, Howard.
And what's the crazy part about this whole situation is that they don't understand that how much you love the Flyers, how much you love
Yeah.
hockey. Just coincidence.
Listen, when the Flyers won the cup, we were on Broad Street. I didn't go to school.
Crazy.
2 years in a row they won it.
I
We used to
know.
go to every game. We used to sneak in.
Yeah. And back then
And
the
sit all the way
tickets
on
were
the top,
nothing.
on
Yeah.
the steps.
Crazy.
Crazy, yeah, that was nuts.
So-
The old Spectrum.
The old Spectrum Flyers are actually playing good this year.
Yeah, they're playing
Even
good.
though they're young, they're healthy, they're fast.
Yeah.
Couturier's actually playing really
well,
good.
he was out all year.
So,
Last year. Yeah, he's good.
I sold him a Tahoe.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
no, he's good. He's a
So-
good player. I mean, they're young. They're rebuilding.
Let them rebuild. We are going to do a little bit hockey picks. We said we're going to post some clips, do things like
We're going
that.
to do that. It's too early in the season yet.
Yeah, let
We
everybody
got
get
enough
their
problems.
feet under
We got
them.
enough problems with football.
Yeah, but last week it wasn't that hateful. You go 4-4.
Yeah.
I go 4-2. The lid, I mean, every week it's a story with him. He went 2-4, losing record. The lid really should come off, but that's
Yeah.
a
That's
story
another
for the
show.
other day.
Yeah, it's coming off.
But even if we recap last week's sports, the Eagles versus Cowboys, you were in the bar, great game. I was at Live Casino, great time. It was a great game.
No, it was a good game.
That should have been a Sunday night game.
Yeah, no,
like maybe flex that.
Yeah, it was a good game. Did you watch the Houston game?
I did watch the Houston game.
Now, whoever knows about football, go back and watch the Houston game, the end of the game.
Yeah.
They score a touchdown. There's 6 seconds left. They're up 2.
They're up
the
2.
line's 2.5.
Correct.
2.5, 3 the line is.
It's amazing.
They didn't kick the extra point. The announcer said, well, the kicker's hurt. The
Yeah.
kicker's hurt. They made a running back kick a field goal the possession before, 2 possessions before.
I
He
know,
made
like it was nothing.
He made the field goal like none. He was
It's
better
really
than the kicker.
crazy.
Why didn't they go for the 2 then? I don't want to hear if they run the ball back. That's all bullshit.
I know.
They need on a ball. The clock on the extra point or the 2-point conversion. The clock don't move. So
No,
there were
of
still
course, yeah.
6 seconds left. They had to kick off.
There's some crazy stuff.
It's fucking fixed. Watch it. It's fixed. I don't give a fuck what anybody
It's
says.
like a movie.
There's
really
going to be
is.
a book. I'll be dead by then, but there's going to be a book's going to come
Yeah.
out, and they're going to say football was fixed all these fucking years.
I know. It's
Too much money bet. All these prop bets, everything.
Listen, and the prop
I just wish I could get the right side. I'm always on the wrong side.
Oh, every time.
Yeah, every fucking time.
Listen, this year though, we're up units.
Yeah.
We are in the positive. We're up units, and now that we're in Florida, we could talk about it. Hard Rock goes live today. Sports books.
Yeah, it just got past
in
Hard
Florida.
Rock. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'll be homeless.
You'll be homeless.
I'll be living in a car.
You might be living with me and my parents
I'll be
now.
living in a fucking car.
And so now you can bet here. And listen, gambling's legal everywhere. Like you said before, you went to jail for gambling. I mean,
I went to jail for making a bet.
That's insane.
Not bookmaking. I went to jail for bookmaking too. I never took a bet in my life.
Yeah.
But I went to jail for making a bet.
And
2
now
years.
it's legal.
2 fucking years for making a bet.
Is that crazy or what?
Crazy.
If you think about it, it's like the government
Fucking
now
sick.
controls everything.
They do.
And
They do everything I went to jail for.
They do nice work.
They sell drugs. They sell pot. They're allowed.
Yeah.
They take
Slot machines in gas stations. We said that.
They got the slot machines.
It's crazy.
They got the lottery, which is the biggest ripoff. I got to talk about that one day.
Wow.
My father, Charlie White, went to jail for number writing. Fucking taking dollar numbers. He got fucking 2 years in jail, a year in jail for taking a number. The lottery. How about the lottery here? If it's 1.5 billion, and you hit, you get 400 million.
Yeah, you get 400 million.
They keep all the money.
It's amazing.
No,
It
it's
really
fucking
is.
crazy.
It is.
They sell drugs. What else they do? Casinos, gambling. They lend money out. They call it factoring. The credit card, they charge you 40%. That's more than a loan shark.
Yeah, 40%.
Yeah.
That's why the young kids now, they can never start and get a credit card and stuff
you're
like
dead.
that, get a car. It's too hard.
Yeah.
It really is. But
They do everything I went to jail for.
ain't that crazy?
It's all legal now.
It really is. And everybody keeps bringing up to us about the Eagles tailgate. They want us to do another tailgate.
Yeah,
Hopefully we will
gotta
in the
pick a good
future.
game.
Maybe the San Fran game, maybe something like that. I know the Eagles got a bye this week, thank God, because everybody needs a break. But let's talk about that for a little bit. Hurts. A.J. Brown.
A.J. Brown's the MVP.
He really is.
No, he's good. He's the best player on the team.
He really. Dallas Goedert got hurt, so he's not going to be around.
Yeah.
Devontae Smith had a big game
Yeah,
with
he had
that
a good
nice
game.
touchdown.
He had a
Swift
good
played
game.
good.
Swift good.
And the
No,
defense played good.
No,
Listen,
the defense didn't play that good.
that Brandon Graham, as old as he is, he makes every big play.
I mean, they had the.
And he's one of the nicest players on the team.
Prescott stinks.
He does.
How's he take a sack at the end?
Yeah, he does.
Then he stepped out of bounds on a 2-point conversion. Nobody was even near him.
If he don't step out of bounds, the game's
No,
completely
they lose.
different.
The Eagles lose.
Yeah, they really do.
They're only down 3. They were down there twice.
I know. Do you got any hot ones this week?
But
What do
the
you
Eagles'
think?
defense ain't
No,
too good. They
I
gave
know.
up 800 yards passing in the last 2 games.
I know.
And they gave up almost 800 yards passing in the first 2 games.
It's crazy.
Against bums.
Oh, now they got Kansas City's going to be a battle. Buffalo's going to be a battle. San Fran's going to be a battle.
Buffalo stinks too, I think. Something's wrong with that team.
Josh Allen, I don't know. First half, he looks great. Your boy Joe Burrow with
Tell you, Joe
another
Burrows,
victory.
He's on his way.
He might get MVP. Plus 800 right now for MVP on FanDuel.
They win. They're going to win.
They might
5,
win out.
6, yeah, they win 5, 6 in a row.
It's
and
crazy.
people commented last week something about Jacksonville.
Because they don't play till this week.
Yeah,
They
but
were on a
I
bye.
didn't. I said I like Jacksonville as my
Correct.
team. I said they're the hottest team in football.
Yes.
They won 5 in a row.
Yes.
And I don't know if they're play. I thought they play in London, whatever the fuck the game.
Yeah, it's
And
Germany, same thing.
And they all come. Oh, Germany. Fuck,
Yeah.
it's fucking 9:30 in the morning. I don't go fuck
We're
where
sleeping.
it's at. London, Germany. I don't care
Yeah,
where they're playing at, but
I know.
they ain't playing here. That's all I
Listen,
say.
and I was at the Kansas City Chiefs bar for that game for my
Yeah.
buddy Anthony's birthday. It was a great
Yeah,
time. I didn't realize it. I bet a player parlay, so I had Waddle. He catches the opening pass. I screamed. It was dead silent. I got nervous. I didn't know what to do.
Where you might get killed in that bar.
I would have got jumped.
But Miami, their
No.
quarterback stinks.
I know.
He choked
True.
at the end. I mean, they came down.
But the stat is, though, they never beat a team with a winning record.
No, they can't beat
and
it.
it's weird. They're not playing that
They're
good,
good at home.
but they have great receivers. But
No, they got the best receivers in football.
This week, you got any hot ones this week? Because the games are
Yeah.
weird this week. I know you like some games. You want to go first? I'll go second.
Good, you go first.
All right, I'll go first this week. So this week, one of my main picks, I'm going to start with college football. Number 11, Penn State, home over Michigan. Great game. I wish I was going to that game in Happy Valley. Just a great time. I love Penn State plus 5.5.
They're home, right?
They're home. I'm taking
Michigan.
the dog there.
They're burying Michigan on the fucking TV. So I don't know what the fuck they were saying.
And listen, Michigan's a great team, but I
they're
love
good.
Penn State. And then I like Kansas. They're ranked 21, minus 3.5, home over Texas Tech. Kansas, great
like
offense.
Kansas.
They run the ball. Their defense
is
is
good.
great, and they put up points.
No, Kansas is good.
And then we swing over to the NFL. The Titans, the most boringest team in the NFL, but I do like them this week, plus 1.5. away versus Tampa Bay. I don't think Tampa Bay can put up with the Titans' defense. Titans got a great defense.
Tampa Bay should have never lost last week.
I know.
They had a third-string quarterback came in.
I know.
He didn't know the receivers' names. He's been on the team like 3 days.
I know.
He
It's
looked
crazy.
He looked like fucking Johnny Unitas.
Yeah, he looked like Montana.
Yeah, he played good.
And I got to go Seattle, -6 over Washington.
stink.
Seattle, they had a bad game last week, but Geno Smith's got weapons. DK Metcalf.
He looked horrible
Lockett.
last week.
They're great
But
receivers.
You can't go by that.
I know.
What's his name? Baltimore. They're 18-1 against the NFC.
I know.
They killed
Baltimore's
them.
a good team.
Baltimore's for real. They might be the sleeper.
They might be the sleeper Super Bowl team. Then I love Buffalo this week. I really do. -7.5 home versus Denver. That's the night football game. It's
I don't know. Denver's coming off a bye.
but
Buffalo stinks.
They have to play good this week.
I know, but they don't.
I know. Do you want to hear the lock of the week that hasn't lost?
Come on.
In 7 weeks now we're going at?
Come on.
Over
every fucking game. Hope.
Cincy and Houston, 46.5. By the half a point. Don't get buried by the hook. But I love overs. That's my lock of the week. And if you're going to gamble, make sure you gamble responsibly.
Responsible.
What do you got?
In college, I like my team, SMU.
SMU.
They're hot.
They're a Friday night game.
Yeah, it's Friday.
Mm-hmm.
They play North Texas.
Okay, -17.
Yeah, I like over in your game, Kansas.
Okay,
Yeah.
over in Kansas.
Yeah, I like over. I like over in the Oregon game.
Okay.
Oregon scores.
They do score. And
They
who's
score.
Oregon play?
Texas Tech.
Texas Tech.
Go
ahead. No, Kansas plays Texas
Kansas
Tech.
plays Texas Tech.
Oregon plays USC. Yeah, that's the late
stinks.
game.
USC can't stop nobody.
Yeah, they can't.
They can't stop nobody. You see what Washington did them list?
I know.
They scored every time they had the ball.
Every time.
Yeah. Thursday night, I like the Bears
Really?
at home. Yeah.
You like the Bears?
Yeah.
Wow. Thursday night
They
football.
stink, but I like them. The
You know what I
Panthers
can't
stink,
understand,
too.
though, in the NFL? The Bears-Carolina. How could that be a Thursday night game? They got to switch it
All
up.
the night games are horrible.
Horrible.
Every night game
And
is
they
horrible.
stay unders. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
they're all unders. I like the Vikings this
Okay.
week with that quarterback.
Yeah, I like
over
the
the
Vikings.
Saints, and I like Green Bay over the Steelers. I think that's Sunday night game, isn't it? Oh, no, the Sunday night
listen,
game is the Raiders.
this-
I like the Raiders.
I
over
like the Raiders,
Jets.
too.
The Jets and the Giants should be thrown out of football.
They really
Did
should.
you watch them last night?
Horrible.
Horrible.
They can't move
Jets,
the ball.
They stink. The
Zach
Giants
Wilson
stink.
can't do a thing.
The
Danny Dimes is
the Giants
just
are
bad.
horrible. The Giants are horrible.
Listen, there's teams in the NFL that shouldn't be there.
There's a lot of bad teams.
They
there's
are.
There's really no dominant team.
You know the Bears are going to have the second and third pick in this upcoming
Yeah, I
draft.
know.
You know how crazy that is to have that? I mean, it really is.
There's too many bad teams in football this year.
Yeah.
I mean, anybody can beat anybody.
Anybody can beat anybody.
There's no dominant team.
It's a crazy NFL season. I do think Cincy is going to get there. I have to agree with you there.
Well, they play San Fran this week, right?
Yeah, and
Is
no,
that what-
Cincy plays Houston this week.
Houston?
Yeah, and that's why I like
Who's
overs
San
in that
Fran
game.
play? San Fran's coming off a
They're
bye.
coming off a bye. I got to look.
They're playing somebody.
I do.
Somebody good.
Listen, the Eagles are going to get there. Who knows? But I did want to give this out too. I see everybody on their podcast is doing these crazy parlays. So we said we were going to give
Oh,
a
you got a
parlay.
parlay, yeah.
I got a 40-1 shot. 40-1 shot.
The fuck is that? A horse?
Yeah, it could be. Buffalo -7.5. I gave that out. Seattle -6. The Steelers on the money line. Over in the Cincinnati game. Baltimore Ravens -6. Titans +1.5. If you got to do an alternate spread, it will take it down a little bit. 40-1 parlay. Book it. Let's see what happens.
All right, put it
I
in
like
for me.
that too. I'll put that in.
Let's go to Hard Rock now and put it in.
We can now that we're in
All right,
Florida.
after the show.
After the show, we'll do that for sure. So the lid, his picks.
The lid's done.
The lid's got to come off. I don't
Yeah.
know. I don't know what's going on with that, but that's a story for another day. So Sunday, a bunch of my friends went over to Kitchen Consigliere to see Angelo.
There's the food.
He said the food was great.
I'm
starving.
Oh, yeah.
Wow.
Speaking of food, speaking of Angelo, the food comes out.
Yeah, ain't that crazy?
Thank God he ain't here.
Got some charbroiled oysters.
These are the oysters? These are
Salad over
dynamite.
here.
Thank
Got
you,
some
my
pasta
friend.
coming for you guys as well.
Perfect. I
Okay,
appreciate
great.
that.
Thank you.
Oh, the food looks
Yes,
excellent.
it's good. These
This is a
oysters
hidden
always-
gem.
It's my spot. I
Yeah.
love it here. Yeah, Angelo's going to be 60 on the 11th, right? Or,
Yeah.
No, the 12th. The 12th.
Really?
60 years old, big guy. Well, he's only really 52 because he did 8 years in jail, so that don't count.
That doesn't count.
So, Angel, you're not 60. You're only 52.
Yeah.
He's trying to have a big birthday.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Thank you.
The plate's a little hot.
Yeah, they're hot. This is good. You got to try these snuff. These
Yeah.
are unbelievable.
This is a hidden gem.
No, this place is good. I come all the time.
I know.
It's right near my house.
There's a lot of good restaurants in Boca. There really is.
Wow, try them. Oyster.
Wow.
Really good.
So there's a couple other stories that people keep asking us on the comments, and I'm sure you've seen them.
What?
DaveStratwiser.
Oh, we're going to get into him.
His podcast now releases the same day as ours and the same time. Is that convenient? Is he that obsessed with you?
Yeah, he's obsessed with me.
What, how long has he been doing this, Joe, with you?
Over 30 years.
Wow.
Over 30 years. He's obsessed with me. He's a fucking nut. If it wasn't for me, he wouldn't have a job.
30 years been writing stories about you.
Yeah. He's retired. 5 years. He's still talking about me.
Wow. Wow.
We're going to get into him.
We'll get into him, but
Let me finish my oysters.
yeah, finish yours so you don't get sick.
Let me finish the oysters and the pasta.
What about last week in the comments, everybody asking about if you've seen the video yet that I actually showed you when you left about Ralph.
I never seen that video.
I can't believe you've never seen that.
I don't watch none of that shit.
I know.
I don't watch none of these rats things. I don't have their books. Whatever. So I looked at the video. I only watched like 2 minutes of it.
I know.
I shut it off. Well, God punished him. He lied so much his teeth fell out. God punished him.
He looked crazy.
He had no teeth in his mouth. He couldn't talk. Who the fuck would put him on a show?
I know.
He looked worse than Biden.
It was bad.
Him and Biden.
I mean, it really looked bad.
Yeah, how the fuck you put him on a show?
What did that juror say about him? I
There
did
was an
read that in the
article-
paper. It's in the paper.
No, it's in the paper. It was, I'll tell you exactly when it was. It was a Saturday paper, July 21st, 2001.
Wow.
We beat the case on a Friday.
Okay.
They interviewed one of the jurors, and our jurors were anonymous, so we had no idea who they were.
Who they were, yeah.
We only knew them by number. We didn't know their names.
Yeah.
And the lady said, one of the jurors said, I don't know who it was. I forget her number. She says they didn't believe one word he said. Not one word he said, and the government should have left him where they found him. They
That's
should have never
crazy.
put him on a stand.
All that money
All that
wasted.
fucking million. It might have cost fucking $30, $40 million.
Jesus God.
All that money for this fucking idiot.
For him.
Well-
And it's crazy because everything that he says and the things, you were acquitted of these charges. You were found not
Everything.
guilty. Yeah.
Anything violent.
But the newspaper never says that.
No, they never said that.
Never.
Well, we're going to get into that a little later.
Yeah.
But we're not done with Ralph yet. We're just waiting for...
Couple weeks, right, you said?
Well, yeah, I'm waiting for my lawyer.
Yeah.
All the stuff's in archives, 30 years old.
I know.
Then I got to go get all the tapes. I got to cue them all. We got to cue them all up, and you're going to hear his tapes. But
Yeah.
we're not done with him yet. We didn't even start with him yet.
No, we're going to get into that too.
He'll be
All right,
spinning
good.
in his grave.
It's amazing. It really is. All right, let's eat for a little bit.
All right.
And then we'll come back.
Yeah, let me get this
and
pasta.
then we'll talk a little bit more that we got to talk about, and we'll go from there.
All right.
Enjoy. That food
No, it was excellent.
Excellent.
Wow.
Corvino, Boca Raton, Florida.
The pasta, the fish,
Unbelievable.
the sushi.
They treat us like family
No,
here.
it's the best. I'm telling you, come. You're in Boca, Lauderdale, Palm Beach, wherever you're close.
And these are the restaurants that when you come out to eat, I come down here, you take me to eat
Oh,
here.
it's beautiful. Look at this place.
I know.
You got to see the out. Well, you've seen the outside.
Listen,
the
you
bar,
showed me places
inside-
down here that I never seen before.
Inside, outside bars, it's unbelievable. The
Yeah.
staff's the best. The bartenders, it's great.
Everything. I did want to bring up something that I think a lot of people wanted to hear. Like, we always see the comments and the DMs. Somebody asked me if you could tell a little jail story when you were in jail, maybe something
Jail?
over there. You got a funny one you could give us?
I was in what the fuck was the jail? When I first got locked up, the threat case. When I first got indicted, they sent me to Virginia, Warsaw, Virginia. I don't know where the fuck I was.
Okay.
I think it was Ku Klux Klan town. I don't know. So now they got to take me from Warsaw.
Okay.
They took me to the federal building in Virginia. They call it the Rocket Dock, the federal building in Virginia.
Okay.
So these COs, that's what we call the cops, COs. These two motherfuckers come up to me. They won't pack up. So they take me out in the room. You got to strip.
Yeah.
Naked. They search you. They put the fucking jumpsuit back on you. It's fucking orange and white stripes.
Okay.
They put the handcuffs on me, chain, black box. Black box is where you can't
Do anything.
and shackles. So I figure I'm done. I'm walking. This motherfucker's got the tobacco in his mouth. He's like, "Where you going, son?" It's fucking mean, where we going? We're going with yous. He's like, "No, you got to put this belt on."
Belt?
A belt. I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" I said, "What is it?" It looked like a weightlifting belt. Like the back was real
Yeah.
thick. So he puts the belt on me. I said, "What the fuck is this?" He said, "This is in case you try to run. I hit this button, you get electrocuted." Electrocuted, motherfucker. Fuck you talking? Where am I going?
Yeah.
I'm fucking shackled.
In Virginia.
It was like two motorcycle batteries on the sides.
Wow.
So now I'm in the fucking car, right? So I said, what happens if you hit that fucking thing by accident? I'm in the back of the van.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I ain't going to hit it by accident. Now it's raining out. I'm thinking we're going to be driving in the fucking somebody's remote control. They hit the fucking change the TV. I'm going to get fucking electrocuted.
Yeah.
But it didn't, thank God it didn't go off.
Thank God.
Yeah, they were fucking.
That's what they did to you in there. They tortured
They
you
moved me like I was fucking Bin Laden.
That's amazing.
Sick, but it's all good. You live and you learn. Makes you stronger.
It makes you stronger, absolutely.
Right. Fuck 'em.
We're going to have some more stories about jail. I know you got a lot of funny stories about things like that, but I did want to bring up, and like you said, we're going to end the show this week with just, I mean, DaveStratwiser, I know you got
His
some
name
stuff.
I call him Ratwiser. It ain't Stratwiser. He's a wannabe state. He's dying to be a New Jersey state trooper.
But he's retired. He doesn't work for Fox anymore.
He don't work for nobody. He's a fucking nut. He's dying to be a state trooper. I guess he couldn't pass the test, the dumb motherfucker. So he wanted to do a screenplay about it. He called my lawyer up to do a screenplay.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a fucking screenplay.
He wrote a screenplay about your life.
Yeah. He wants to make money. He says he wants to make money off of me. He says that I'll do anything for money, this jerk off. That's what he said. Yeah. No, I don't give a fuck about money. I hate money. I give it away.
Yes,
fuck money.
You do. That's the truth.
This motherfucker wrote books with fucking rats. He'll do anything for money.
Yeah.
So now, I guess, so he's trying to do this fucking screenplay, and he tells Eddie, I got everything written, I guess, my whole life story, but I don't know the ending. He didn't know the ending, like.
Yeah.
Well, his ending, he would love for me to be in jail, doing life with no parole, or be dead. That would fit his ending.
Yeah.
But you're fucking wrong, Dave, whatever the fuck your name is.
Yeah.
I'm in Boca, golfing and living a life. So
That's
fuck
right.
you.
And with a podcast.
With a podcast better than yours. You got 8 followers on your fucking show. Nobody watches your shit. If you don't talk about me, ain't nobody going to watch your shit. He did books with that other rat, John Veazey. They hate each other now.
I read that too, now that they're beefing.
Yeah, they hate each other. Yeah, he's a fucking nut. All he does is talk about me. And then every time he talks about me, like his podcast the other day, you sent me the thing.
I sent it to you.
He talked about the shooting on the Schuylkill Expressway.
Yeah.
He always insinuates that I did it.
Of course.
Anything he talks about, like I did it, I was charged with it. But he never, ever, ever says that I was acquitted of it.
Yeah, and you were.
I was acquitted of every motherfucking charge. In our RICO case, every violent act we had, every one, I got found not guilty of every one.
Correct.
And in one of them, I beat, the next day they charged me again in Newark, I beat it again.
Correct.
24 fucking people found me not guilty.
And he acts like it was no big deal.
He acts like he'll never say I was acquitted of it. He just says he wants everybody to think I did it. You know what I mean? He said, "Fucking piece of shit." And I hope you're watching, you motherfucker. Yeah. Go play pickleball in Ocean City. You're retired. You're done. Enjoy your life. Get a life. Don't worry about me, you motherfucker.
Yeah, and listen, and you're doing the right thing. You're doing a podcast.
No, he wants me to. He's dying for me to get locked up. Well, the state police tell him everything. Yeah. He's like a wannabe state police. I guess he couldn't pass the test. Mm-hmm. And he said he worked for the fucking Attorney General office in Jersey. Yeah. But they tell him everything, and then they tell him what to say.
And
listen,
that's
they
where
control
it
the
comes
media.
From. Yeah.
He'll say, rumor is it, my source. Motherfucker, you ain't got no sources. You got all fucking rats in Philly calling you up. They tell you where I'm at, chicky. This motherfucker followed me. I came home 2011.
Yeah.
I was home a couple months. This motherfucker's knocking on my door in Florida.
Yeah, I see.
Swear to God.
That's on Fox 29
He flew out to fucking Florida.
Yeah.
It's fucking nuts. He's obsessed. He fucking follows me all over. Go get a life.
It's one of them things. And listen, you got a lot of haters. Let's call it what it is.
Hater, yeah, fuck him.
But they don't understand though the good things that this came with, that you're doing and we're doing together. Who could raise $40,000 for a turkey drive in under 5 days? Can never be done.
No.
It can, and that's what we're doing for the community.
It's for the kids. We're doing it for the
exactly.
kids. We ain't keeping it.
The kids, breast cancer awareness.
We got good friends. We got good following. We got
yes,
good people love us. And you're just jealous. You got fucking 26 people watching the show.
Yeah. And listen, we did partner up with a new company this week.
Yeah, for the veterans now. I think Brian got 5 people jobs.
Brian got five applications. He already got 2 veterans a job. Right. If you're out there and you need a job, we have the people.
It's anywhere in the country.
Anywhere in the country. And now also we have a security guard who has a company, and he told me to read this off, that if anybody's also looking for a job,
and that's
veterans, non-veterans, all over the country.
Yeah, it's all over the country.
It's all over. And that is Bronson Risk Consultants is looking for you. Just go on Indeed and search in Bronson Risk Consultants, choose your location, and apply to any job opening you're interested in. Bronson is the largest privately owned company in the country and should have a job opening close for you. If you're in Philly or looking for work, you can say Nick Gerace referred you, and you can apply online also at nickgerace@gmail.com.
Yeah, go on his email him and tell him we sent you. And it's all over the country, so you guys get jobs everywhere.
Anywhere.
We're trying to get you put you to work because fucking Biden ain't putting you to work.
So, and like we said, Saturday's Veterans Day. Thank you everybody for your service. You know, we're helping out anybody that we possibly can. If you want to donate, we have the link that's going to be up. It's on our YouTube page. Don't forget also, we're on Apple, Spotify, and YouTube. Make sure you hit that subscribe button for us. It's right there. Hit the subscribe. Merchandise will be out in 2 weeks. And guess what? We'll see you for week 10. Who knows where we'll be?
Yeah, we don't know where we'll be week 10, right?
Yeah, we'll see where we're at. Might be Philly, might be Florida, might be Vegas. Who knows?
But if it was, one thing I want to say about the vets, if it wasn't for you guys, we won't be able to go to tailgates and football games.
That's the truth.
Because this country's fucked up.
Yeah.
The world's fucked up. Might be World War III. Who the fuck knows?
I mean, things are getting out of control.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you again, and we'll see you for week 10.
We'll see you next week, Cousine.